So for a mixture of technical and legal reasons, I have to call this video a theory. So today is going to be a little bit of a different video than I usually upload. As you know, I've done theories, and they've been wrong. My Bangalore theory video, why I hate Bangalore, that's just because I was playing in Season 2 and I was stupid and I didn't know how to play the game. And I admit that. The Bangalore theory was totally wrong. Now, in the game, Apex, you can clearly tell each and every character's footsteps as long as you play the game enough. For those of you who are unaware, the Narnia series I am talking about is the Narnia series that I believe the first film came out in 2005, second film came out in like 2007, and then the third film came out in 2010. I am talking about that Narnia series, not like the insanely old animated ones. I'm talking about the legit newest Narnia movies, the ones that are on Disney Plus. You can go watch them right now, and I've got a movie review coming soon on them, but I wouldn't recommend watching them if you were under 13. Which leads me to today's theory. Why is the movie rated PG? If you've never seen the movie, let me give you a basic rundown. The kids start off in a subway and they're fighting. They're punching, they're bashing people into stuff, they're fighting. Kind of signs of a red flag. It's a little bit of a violent fight even at the start of the film. On screen we see someone's throat slit. Off screen we see someone's throat slit. On screen we see people bloodlessly impaled, stabbed, hanged, run over, fall from a great distance, break their neck, get crushed, get totally impaled to the point of death. Why is this movie rated PG again? That's just what I want to know. Why is it rated PG? So, these are my sources. Plugged In, Focus on the Family's very, very awesome rating system. I highly recommend checking them out. And the Michigan State University. This was a study done by students and professors alike at the Michigan State University. What defines PG? And I quote from Michigan State University, there may be some content such as language, violence, or brief nudity. Obviously, a fully naked person is going to make the movie rated R. A half-naked person that you see some parts of is probably going to make the movie rated PG-13. What would make it PG? Potentially inappropriate clothing, things like that. Is there any brief nudity in Narnia? No. Is there any violence? You betcha, there's tons of violence. Is there any language? Literally no. No bad language throughout the entire film. Well, I take that back. One use of a British profanity, but it's not a bad British profanity. Now, also from Michigan State University, what defines PG-13? May include stronger violence. By violence in PG, they don't mean on-screen throat slittings. They don't mean Doctor Strange level violence, stuff like that. And I quote, may include stronger violence, extended violence, or harsh language. Harsh language. Is there any of that in Narnia? No. So I couldn't classify it under that. Strong violence, extended violence is the one that gets me. Extended violence. Quite literally, Narnia, Prince Caspian, start to finish, it's a war movie. It's as simple as that. It's a war movie. Now, this is from Plugged In. The Narnia classification. So this is like legit movie classification. This isn't something that Plugged In made up. This is literally what the movie by the MPAA is classified under. It's classified as an action adventure, got that right. Drama, got that right. Kids. What? Kids? Yes, kids. It is literally by the MPAA. Narnia Prince Caspian by the MPAA, which is the rating system, is classified as a kids movie. Sci-fi fantasy is also what it's classified under. Oh yeah. And lastly, it's classified as a war movie. But from Plugged In, let's take a look at the violence section. Essentially, I copied and pasted my script. This is not exact quotes from Plugged In, but it's pretty close. Bloodless, partially on-screen head removal. Okay, someone gets their head cut off on screen. Arrows in the chest. Buried, deep, impales the chest. Arrows in head. Sometimes impales head. Shots in the head. Shots in the eye. Obviously, not super closely focused on by the camera. Impaled body, bloody face wounds, bloody hand slit, an arrow is jammed into someone's side, an arrow is jammed into someone's neck. Boulders crush people. There is an on-screen throat slitting, totally bloodless. For legal reasons, I'm calling it a theory because it's all up to the MPAA what it actually gets rated. But to me, and if you watch it, to you, you're going to think it's a PG-13 movie. If you watched it and I didn't tell you what the rating was, you'd say, oh, it's rated PG-13. It's a war movie. Literally, at the start, in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the film, there's a fight, a rather violent fight. And literally, until about 10 minutes before the end of the film, there is another fight. Almost all the way through, it's some kind of violence all the way sprinkled throughout. But, again, it's all just a theory. A film theory. To any of y'all watching this video, I do have a YouTube, Instagram, @TheRealTimmyBug. I post not frequently on that. And I also have Twitch, twitch.tv/Timmybug. That I'm not really sure about. I have a capture card. From the day of recording this, I'm going to record an unboxing and testing tomorrow. I did buy a capture card and I'm going to see if it's good quality. And if it is good quality, I'm probably not going to stream on Twitch anymore. I'm probably not going to stream stuff from the Xbox. I'll probably just put it directly into the capture card. So, yeah, that is all for today. I hope that y'all enjoyed this theory. And until the next time, I will talk to y'all later. Goodbye.